I'm Gabriella from Essential Beauty, and yes, it has been a dream. We're nearly in our 10th year of business now. We've been 5 years in this premises on South Street, and it was something that an opportunity arose nearly 10 years ago, and I went for it, and it's obviously paid off ever since. We've steadily grown, and we're a big team now, and we've got exciting things to come as well.
And your big team is how many people, Gabrielle? How many people do you employ?
So there's 13 employees, full team with me.
And clearly, in terms of the families behind them that are supported through your business.
Yeah, many of them have got families themselves, so I do feel quite a heavy responsibility with, especially what's been going on this year, and we're all a very close-knit team as well, so we are, quite close relationship, so there is quite a responsibility there.
And this must have been the most challenging of years that you've so far endured.
Yeah, by far.
So tell us a bit about this year and where you find yourself now as we approach Christmas.
So we were obviously closed for what is normally our busiest time of the year through the summer, July, June, and with Christmas coming up now, obviously everything crossed for reopening on the 3rd of December, because if that doesn't happen, we will end up being closed again for our busiest time of the year. So it's really such a knock-on effect, but we're just keeping everything crossed that we'll reopen in time for December, and be able to see all of our clients as normal and have everyone back to work as normal. So yeah, everything crossed.
You clearly have some very loyal customers. Tell us what it was like back at the end of the first lockdown when those people began to return for real into the.
So it was such a mixed spectrum really. Some of our clients were super keen to be in, the first day that we were opening, which was lovely. We really marketed all of the changes that we'd made, the protocols we'd put into place. So a lot of our clients, especially those who've been coming for years and years and years, we've built a really strong trust with. They know we wouldn't be opening if we didn't feel it was safe, and we'd done everything that the government had asked and more. There was definitely some of our clients, perhaps those more vulnerable that were originally shielding, things like that perhaps didn't come to see us straight away. But even if clients weren't supporting us by in-salon visits, we had so much support online. We were constantly getting lovely messages and thinking of you, and product sales and things like that, gift cards online for family and friends. So yeah, we've had support massively from our clients, which has been just, you couldn't put a price on that really.
And you talked about the protocols and more that you've put in place. Explain for anybody who still is slightly concerned how you operate differently now to how you did.
So we don't operate anywhere near capacity. So how many people we could have had in at one time, the team members, the clients, that's completely reduced at the moment. We've completely changed the layout of the salon. We used to have a really lovely waiting area with some really lovely sofas, and we've obviously completely got rid of that now. So clients have to arrive at their appointment time, and then they're welcomed into the salon. There's no kind of waiting around, which was quite a nice aspect. We can get somebody a nice refreshment while they start relaxing before their treatment. But unfortunately, we have had to take that away at the moment, and potentially for the foreseeable as well. But there's so many different changes. We've had to add extra time to every single treatment that we offer, so that we've got a really thorough clean-up time. It's frustrating because hygiene and health and safety is taught as basic in our industry, and it's something that has always been adhered to, strictly adhered to. But obviously with everything brought to light with COVID, it's just been that extra more on top of things, and going that extra mile that perhaps before it wasn't necessary, but it's absolutely necessary now.
So you were saying that you've done everything the government asked and more.
Yeah.
In terms of what the government or the country has done for the beauty industry, what are your thoughts?
I mean, obviously there was a time before Furlough was announced that I was wondering how I was going to pay 13 wages. So when the news of Furlough came through, I couldn't have been more relieved. And the fact that that has carried on, although obviously it dropped, the fact it has carried on all of this time has been such a relief for myself and obviously our therapists. We've not had to make any redundancies. We've kept together as a team. I do feel that the hair and beauty is a little bit of a forgotten industry in that sense. There has been quite a lot of debate with this over Parliament. I do feel that we're not necessarily treated fairly. If you look at like the hospitality and tourism industries, they've had a huge VAT cut from 20% to 5%, whereas hair and beauty industry, businesses like myself, will continue to pay 20% VAT, and there's no sign of this being dropped for us. So in that sense, it's a little bit frustrating because I feel like we were one of the last businesses to open. We're obviously closed again now, whereas some businesses that were closed before have been able to continue trading now. So yeah, it's a little bit 50-50 really. Furlough's a massive thing. We're really, really grateful for that, and obviously the business rates relief, that's been a huge help. But the VAT is where, you know, that would make a huge difference to be able to see yourself going forward into the next couple of years, because it's not going to be something we jump back from. No business is going to be able to jump back from this, so it's kind of an ongoing challenge really.
So you've had to go through all sorts of hoops to continue trading. Tell us a little bit about how you've been able still to offer your clients a service during this lockdown period, second lockdown period.
So to be able to continue offering our clients a service, we've had to think a little bit out of the box and completely digitalise our service really. So we've gone online. In the first lockdown we launched our online shop, which I'm hugely grateful for now. Lockdown 1.0, I had taken every single stock item to my house, my dining room, converted into a stock room, and I was managing everything there and going out and hand delivering. So my daughter was only just turned 1 at the time, and I was driving around for hours upon end sometimes delivering products, but at the time every single sale was so vital, which obviously it is this time around as well. But with obviously an end in sight, there's not so much of an urgency there. So having the online shop and being able to just offer click and collect, so people can just literally come down to the door, pop their face masks on, socially distance, pass over their products, it works so much better this time around. We're sort of a little bit more prepared this time, so that's massively helped. And online skincare consultations as well, we've been really, really busy with those. So we've had many clients come through that would send us their concerns, and we've been able to prescribe bespoke routines and products for them to really help combat their concerns and get their skin changing and achieving their skincare goals as well.
And with Christmas coming, you're presumably looking to enhance that online offering as well as what you'll offer within the salon. But what does that look like in terms of your Christmas offering, in terms of gift vouchers or whatever?
So our gift cards are available to purchase online. So with Christmas coming up, everyone can still shop online as they normally would in store with us. So gift cards, we've got a huge range of gift collections as well. Again, that can be arranged for click and collect or shipping options as well. So we'd really like to think that many of our local Eastbourne clients will be able to continue their Christmas shopping, but do it through local businesses like ourselves that really do rely on that trade. There's so many reasons why it's important to shop with us, but I would say because skin is kind of our niche, the biggest one for me is so many times we hear that people have gone online, they've kind of just spent hours upon end on the internet seeing what products they want to use on their skin, purchase it all, and it doesn't make a difference. If somebody purchases with us, they not only get our extensive knowledge and research that we would put into it, but they also get a commitment from us. So it's not just a one-time thing, we're committed to them, so we'll check in on them, we'll see how they're going, we'll add things in, we'll replace things out. So you're not only buying a product, but you're buying our commitment and our knowledge as well. So we genuinely care about the products that you make from us.
And if you had a Christmas wish, what would it be?
For COVID to go away and never come back again. And for everybody to be healthy, happy and strong.